weeks, which will be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, with the forum on Tuesday. And then the forum itself, which I have a speaker from the county level and the state level. We're both going to come and speak on what the state is doing and what the county is doing to give the students an all-around perspective and try to give them a better view of the drought where they can see themselves having an impact. And then in the spring, the creation of a drought-resistant garden on campus to show students that, well, it's as a resource to teachers and it's to help beautify campus in a way that's responsible, to show that we can have things like this, we can have gardens, but we just have to do it responsibly. Like we can grow crops, do all that, but it's how we do it that counts. So day 1 of Drought Awareness Week. This will begin Monday, December 7th, next Monday. And at lunch, there will be an information table on stage with flyers and blue wristbands, and then the Drought Awareness Week banner. So I'll explain all these briefly. The information table will just be out all week, and I have pamphlets from the website of the state, and it's just all the tips that students can use to help save water. This is going to be a theme throughout the week of them trying to follow these tips, and that's where the pledge band comes in. So if they have that on at the beginning of the week and they carry it throughout the week on Friday, if they still have it on and their name's on the banner, they're going to receive a reward such as candy, which is what I'm going with right now, because which teenager doesn't love candy? So each day also has its own unique presentation. So Monday, for example, is going to have a Navy shower demonstration, which Nathaniel Hurston has graciously volunteered to run. So I have an example of this, just kind of showing what Drought Awareness Week is about. So you can see in the picture, I'm not going to have Nathaniel be stripped down because he's freezing out and he will get hypothermia. But it's going to be a demonstration like this where it's updated his act, so I'm just going to go back. But yeah, to just show students through humor and something that they can all do at home, something that they can have a difference with. Okay, so day 2. So day 2 is the forum. This will be at lunch, at lunch there will be the information table, which will be out throughout the week, trying to encourage students to attend the forum, be out on the microphone, go see what you can do on how the change in the drought. And then the forum itself will be focused on, like I said earlier, what the county and the state are doing to have a positive impact on the drought instead of just how negative it all is. We're going to talk about why it's important, but we also want to talk about how important it is that you can get involved and the impact you can have. So these speakers are Julie Edmonds from the State Department, or the California Water State Research Board, and then Brent Ward. These are 2 very qualified individuals to speak on the issue. And it actually took a lot of the skills I've learned from Civitas to secure these speakers. You have to jump through a lot of hoops to get people to come down. My original speakers, or one of my original speakers actually canceled, and I had to put together another one, go through that channel again. And it took like a lot of last second stuff that I don't know if I would be able to handle if I wasn't part of the Civitas program. And then contacting Julie Edmonds, I actually went through a former Civitas student's mother, and I asked her, because she works with the board, and she gave me a contact, then her contact gave me a contact, and then her contact's contact was finally the person that couldn't speak. So a lot of the times you have to be very tenacious with trying to secure your speakers, and that's something that Civitas has taught me. So day 3 of the forum, or Drought Awareness Week, sorry. This will also have its own unique demonstration where I'm going to have or I already have it, just one of those like fake stretches with lawn. And I'm going to demonstrate the proper way you can measure how much water your lawn needs through one of the methods was the tuna can, where you can measure the amount of water that you need to soak into your lawn, because people overwater their lawns when you really don't need that much water in your lawn if you're doing it correctly. And that's something that people can keep their lawns if they just learn to water correctly. So day 4 and 5. These are together because they're very similar. On Thursday, there's going to be a game of horseshoes on stage, where students will be challenged to throw the horseshoes and try to win the game, but they also have to answer drought-related questions from the pamphlets earlier in the week. So those students that actually paid attention and were doing what they were supposed to, they would be the ones that are going to get the answers correct, and they're the ones that are going to get the candy. And then the big one, on Friday, there's going to be Drought Jeopardy with the Cold Stone $10 gift card prizes. So hopefully that'll get a bunch of students out there, and the ones that actually prepare throughout the week will be the ones getting the gift cards. And then the last part of Drought Awareness Week is the drought-resistant garden. These are actual pictures of some of the plants from our local nursery on Fair Oaks. I've spoken with the lady and we've gotten estimates, and it's going to be a big deal to raise to get the funding, but it's doable, and hopefully in the spring we'll see Rio's own drought-resistant garden. And that's all on Rio Drought Week. So now I just kind of want to talk about how Civitas has gotten me to this point. So before Civitas, I was a 4'11" freshman. I'm now slightly taller my senior year, around 5'7", hopefully still growing. And somehow I ended up a senior, able to handle college apps, Drought Awareness Week, 3 AP classes, and a very, very troublesome younger brother. So Civitas has, for me, put me in an environment where I've been I've been elevated by my peers' examples. Before I went into Civitas, or my first year at Civitas was like a complete shock. I had really bad study habits. I was smart enough in middle school where all I had to do was read a page of a book and then maybe go and I could just I could get away with not doing the work, basically. But Civitas changed that. First year Civitas, my grade did not reflect what I wanted it to. And I had to look around and see what I was doing wrong. I looked at my peers, and a lot of them were succeeding where I was failing. This forced me to, through the tools provided to me by the Civitas program, change my study habits and look at learning in a new way, a way that really made me successful in high school and I hope in college. So the next big thing that Civitas taught me was public speaking. Before Civitas, I was one of those kids that would go up on the stage and just be shaking, and you could see me sweating, and I'd have like a nervous breakdown and everything, but hopefully it's not like that now. So Civitas, through the speaking program that we all take sophomore year, taught by Ms. Seibel, a teacher here, it changed the way I approach speaking, and it made me feel like I'm confident enough in things I did, like securing the speakers, where I felt like I could call them and I was able to talk to them and get them down here. That's something that I can use for the rest of my life, whether it's in a meeting, in an office, or it's just talking to a client. So the class that undoubtedly had the greatest influence on me and that I enjoyed the most in Civitas was International Relations. This class really gave me something that I'm passionate about. In high school it's sometimes hard to get really passionate in a class like math, but international relations really sparked something in me where I have something now I really want to pursue in college, and it's something that I feel like I succeeded at as China in the UN, being able to strong arm a few countries. It was a really productive class that really showed me what I can accomplish and gave me a lot of confidence. So moving on. The next large step that all Civitas seniors have to go through, or students, is the 75-hour required internship. So I served my internship as the first Civitas student ever to go to the California Department of Insurance. This was pretty daunting. A lot of the other internships are at the American River Association and things like that, where there's been students before, but I was the pioneer, the first Civitas student there, and there's a lot of pressure on me to be able to perform and represent the program. And I feel like Civitas prepared me for this. I was given tasks like drafting articles or letters in the name of the insurance commissioner, which is a big deal, and I was able to handle that because of a lot of the pressure that Civitas already put on me, speaking at events and fighting through that. So all of these lessons that Civitas has taught me have culminated in my senior project. Drought Awareness Week is the three-part project with 3 very large parts that I've had to coordinate while doing my studies. Something that I don't think freshman me, or I know freshman me, definitely would not have been able to handle. All of the lessons and skills that I've had to learn and accumulate through my Civitas experience have been used in this, and I hope that you all can attend, and thank you. That's it.